Okay, so in this video we're going to learn how to factor perfect square trinomials. So first you just, you see that it's a trinomial and you start filling out the the area as we always do. And then what you hopefully notice is that we have a perfect square and a perfect square. So both m squared and 9 is a perfect square, meaning that you can make a square that has an area of m squared. And we could do this by choosing m and m for each side, and then to have a square of area of 9, we're going to have 3 and 3. Now what I'm going to do is, I already have m and 3, so I'm going to fill out the rest of my box. And the only thing I notice is that these two combined together should give me a negative 6. Right now the way I have it would give me a positive 6, so I'm going to make both of them negative. And I'm going to change this to negative 3, and that's it. So if you notice, we have an actual square because the length and the width are both the same. They're both m minus 3, so the area will be m minus 3 squared. Over here, we're going to start filling out our box. We have 9n squared and 16, and just like in the previous example, we noticed that both of them are perfect squares. So in order to have a square with area 9n squared, I need 3n by 3n. And then in order to have a square with area of 16, I need 4 and 4. And using 3n and 4, I get 12n and 12n. If I leave everything the way it is, these two terms combined will give me positive 24, but we notice that we need a negative. So I'm going to make both of them negative, which means that I need a negative 4 and a negative 4. Again, we have a square because we have length and width both being 3n minus 4. So I'm going to write the area as 3n minus 4 squared. In this example, I have 16x to the 4th and 1. They're both perfect squares, so the only way this is going to work if they both are perfect squares, so 1 and 1. If I use the 4x squared and 1, I get 4x squared and 4x squared. When I combine my like terms, I would get 8x squared positive, which is exactly what I need. So I don't need to change anything. That's it, I'm done. So it's a perfect square because length and width are both the same. And I get 4x squared plus 1 squared. Here's our last example. We start with 16r to the 4th and 9. We notice that they're both perfect squares. So we figure out that the side of the square has to be 4r squared. The side of the square has to be a 3. And then working backwards from what we have so far, we got these two terms. If I combine them together, I end up with positive 24r squared, which is exactly what I need, so I don't need to make any changes. And I have my square with an side of 4r squared plus 3, so the area will be 4r squared plus 3 squared.